two lamp posts are 13 meters apart and are fitted with 1,000 candela lamp each at a height of 5 meters above the ground. So ito yung dalawang lamp post natin. 13 meters apart. So sabihin natin na ito yon. 13 meters apart. So ito yung unang ilaw ng lamp and ito naman yung pangalawang ilaw ng lamp. So yung lamp natin ay parehas na 5 meters above the ground. Ito. Sabihin natin that this is the lamp post letter A and the lamp letter B. So calculate the illumination on the ground. So at number 1 under each lamp. Kanina, yung mga problem na sinosolve natin, kinoconsider natin silang magkakahiwalay na condition kapag nakabukas si letter A and kapag naman nakabukas si letter B. Pero dito sa problem number 13, parehas nakabukas yung lamp letter A and lamp letter B. Siyempre kapag nagsukat tayo ng illumination at the point below, directly below the lamp letter A, nakaka-apekto dyan yung illumination na binibigay ni A, and also there is an illumination na nakikreate due to the lamp letter B. Diba? Umaabot pa yan dito. Kahit pa paano, yung ilaw sa poste na letter B, umaabot pa doon sa point na to. And ganun din dito, diba? Kapag ang kinonsider naman natin is the point directly below the letter B na lamp, meron ding illumination na nakikreate due to letter A. So dahil parehas lang naman sila, di ba? By inspection, parehas yung masosolve natin na illumination sa under each lamp, isa na lang yung kunin natin. So at this point, may makukuha tayong total illumination. The total illumination na makikreate is the illumination due to lamp A plus the illumination due to lamp B. So ano ang configuration ng illumination natin due to lamp A? Due to lamp A, the illumination created is the illumination of a point directly below the lamp. And kapag directly below, ang gagamitin natin formula is simply I over D square. So IA over DA square plus yung illumination letter B naman natin ay na-create with a right triangle wherein this is the height and this is the horizontal distance. Ang gagamitin natin ay yung derived formula for 2D space. Yung I ni B, H ni B over the quantity, diba? Over the quantity x square plus h square raised to 3 over 2. So substitute natin. The two lamps are 1,000 candela each. So yung dalawang I natin ay parehas 1,000. Si IA ay 1,000 and the distance letter A is simply the 5 meters raised to 2 plus 1,000, the height of B is 5 over yung x ni B is 13, yung horizontal distance ni B, and then the vertical distance of B is 5 square raised to 3 halves. So ito yung illumination na masasolve natin. 1,000 divided by 5 raised to 2 plus 1,000 times 5 over the quantity 13 square plus 5 square raised to 3 over 2. So the answer is 41.85 lakhs. Letter A. And how about sa number 2? So midway between the lamps. So midway dito sa gitna So therefore, ito yung illumination due to A and illumination due to B. And the distance will become 6.5 dito and 6.5 din naman dito. Di ba parehas na parehas yung right triangle natin? Yung dalawang right triangle, parehas yung kay A, parehas yung kay B. So why not ang gawin na lang natin, kunin natin yung i-total by 2 times nung isang E natin. Let's say na yung E na lang kay A. So that will be 2 times yung lamp natin, yung I natin is 1,000. Diba kapag 2D, dinadirect ko na yung formula. Kapag 2D, that is IH over quantity x square plus h square raised to 3 halves. So yung I natin is 1,000, the h is 5, divided by quantity x square, 6.5 square, plus h square, 5 square raised to 3 halves. So ito yung answer. 2 times 1,000 times 5 over 6.5 square plus 5 square raised to 3 halves. So the answer is 18.13 lakhs. Letter C. Okay? Next problem. Number 14. What must be the candle power of a point source of light which gives an illumination of 100 lumens per square meter at a point A 2 meters vertically below the surface? So what must be the candle power? Because that is the intensity I of a light which gives an illumination. The illumination is E na 100 lumens per square meter at a point A na kung saan ang distance is 2 meters directly below the source. So madali lang yan. The E is I over D square kapag directly below. So given that the E is 100 lumens per square meter, we can now solve for I. And the distance is 2 meters raised to 2. So ang susolve natin si I, by cross multiplication, 2 square is 4. 4 times 100 is 400 candela. Letter B. So, kunin natin yung original condition natin sa A. The original condition sa number 14 is that ito yung light. And ang kinuhanan natin ng illumination is this one. 2 meters directly below the lamp. Diba? And ang ginawa sa problem number 15, a plain mirror which reflects 75% of the light falling on it is placed horizontally 30 centimeters above. So, ito, naglagay tayo ng mirror dito. And ito ay 30 centimeters above the source. So, this will be 0.3 meters. Diba? Naglagay tayo ng mirror 0.3 meters above the light. What will be the illumination at A? So, ano ba ang mangyayari? So, tingnan muna natin yung principle ng mirror. So, let's say that this is the mirror. And, saan ba tayo nakakita ng malalaking mirror? Sa mall, di ba? Kapag tayo ay nasa department store, pag nakakita tayo ng mirror, minsan tinitingnan natin yung sarili natin. Ayan. So, ito yung sarili natin. Kapag tinignan natin yan sa mirror, magkasing height tayo. Di ba? Magkasing height. Yung tunay na height natin at saka yung height nung image natin sa mirror. And then, ganun din naman, parehas yung distance nun from the mirror. So, ano ang mangyayari kung yung nasa mirror, kung ang sinasalamin natin ay isang ilaw? So if this is the real bulb, magkakaroon tayo ng image of the bulb created by the mirror, which is also 0.3 meters or 30 centimeters from the mirror. So, kumbaga, ideally, kung meron tayong lamp A dito, meron tayong lamp B created by the mirror. So, therefore, the total illumination is the illumination created due to the real bulb, which is A, plus yung illumination na makikreate due to the reflected bulb, which is the B. Next, so silang dalawa, si bulb A at si bulb B, ang kinoconsider nating point ay parehas na directly below them. So kapag ayan ay directly below, yung EA natin will be the intensity of A over distance ni A raised to 2, plus ito naman, intensity ni B over distance ni B raised to 2. Pero dito, kay reflected bulb, we are going to multiply a reflection factor. Dahil yung illumination letter B natin was created due to reflection. Diba? Hindi lahat ng ilaw ay maire-reflect. Hindi lahat ng liwanag ay maire-reflect ng ating mirror. So, tandaan natin, kapag may binigay na reflection factor, i-multiply natin siya doon sa intensity na kung sino yung nagre-reflect. So, tingnan na natin. The IA, so ano ang nasolve natin na intensity of the light? 400. Diba? 400 from problem number 14. Ito. Sa number 14, 400 ang nasolve natin. So, 400 over what is the distance of the lamp A from the point. That is 2 meters. 2 raised to 2. Diba? Next, ano yung intensity ni B? Diba? Si light B, si bulb B, siya lang din naman si bulb A na nag-reflect. Kaya parehas yung intensity nila na 400. Pero dahil may binigay na reflection factor, which is 0.75, so i-multiply natin yun. 0.75. Next, what is the distance of the lamp B from the point? So that is the 2 meters, idagdag pa natin yung dalawang 0.3, so therefore the distance is 2.6 raised to 2. So this will be our answer. 400 divided by 2 square plus 400 times 0.75 over 2.6 square. So the answer is 144.38. 144.38 lang. Si 144.38, wala siya sa choices letter A, letter B, and letter C. At dahil wala namang binigay si choice letter D, siya yung ilagay natin dito. So the answer is letter D. So kanina, diba, ang nakita nating factors is absorption. And ang ginawa natin, kapag absorption, ang minumultiply natin is 1 minus absorption. Pero kapag reflection na yung binigay, so ang minumultiply na natin mismo ay yung reflection. Kasi di ba yung absorption factor ay yun yung amount na nawawala. And yung reflection factor na ibibigay ay yun yung amount nung bumabalik. Di ba? Nung nagre-reflect. Okay? Okay, number 16. Two lamps A and B produce equal illumination on the screen of a photometer when A is 60 centimeters and B is 50 centimeters from the screen. So, tigil tayo doon sa first sentence. Meron tayong two lamps, A and B. So, this is the lamp A, which is 60 centimeters. And si lamp B naman ay 50 centimeters. So, kapag ganito daw yung configuration, kapag ganito yung placement nila, yung illumination ni A and yung illumination na nakikreate ni B is equal. Two lamps A and B produce equal illumination kapag ganyan. So, illumination ni A is equal to illumination ni B. Next sentence, a plane mirror is placed 6 meters behind B. So, drawing na agad natin yun. Diba, ito, 50 meters, 50 centimeters, nandoon si B. Diba? And 6 meters behind B, 6 centimeters behind B, ay mayroong mirror. So, the plane of the mirror being at right angles to the line from B to the screen, and it is then found that to restore the equality of the illumination on the screen, the source A must be moved 10 centimeters nearer the screen. So, kung originally our bulb A is 60 centimeters from the screen, ilalapit daw natin ng 10 centimeters. Therefore, magiging 50 centimeters na din itong ating source A. Pero sabi niyan, ginawa iyan para ma-restore pa din natin yung equality of illumination. So, dapat equal pa din daw si A and si B illumination. Pero ganito na yung configuration. May mirror si B and si A naman ay nilapit natin. So, from the first condition, using the formula E is equal to I over D square. Kasi di ba mga directly, mga single line distances. So, this will be IA over the distance of A square equals to IB over the distance of B raised to 2. Hindi natin alam what is the intensity of source A, pero alam natin na siya ay 0.6 meters, kaya 0.6 square. Hindi rin natin alam ano yung intensity ni B, pero alam natin yung distance na 0.5 raised to 2. So, pwede tayong kumuha ng relation between IA dito and IB. So, by cross multiplication, 0.6 square divided by 0.5 square. This is 1.44. So, yung IA natin is 1.44, that of IB. Next, at condition number 2. Yung illumination due to lamp A natin, diba, ang illumination natin due to lamp A is ganun pa din, direct line pa din, straight line, which is IA over distance ni A raised to 2. And how about the illumination created due to B? So, di ba kapag mayroong mirror, ganun pa din, magre-reflect si source B natin 6 centimeters from the mirror. So, the illumination due to B, that is equal to the two illuminations, di ba? Created by the original lamp and the reflected lamp. So, ayan yung ginawa natin sa number 15. So, huwag na tayong magpapalito dito. I-direct na natin. Una, yung illumination ni B divided by the original distance ni B raised to 2. Plus, due to mirror, ito, malagay natin dito. So, due to mirror, that is still the illumination ni B na magmumultiply na tayo ng reflection factor kasi mirror yan. Divided by the dB prime raised to 2. So, sabihin na lang natin dB prime kasi magkaiba ng distance yun, di ba? So, ito, lagyan nating note na due to mirror. Ayan yung sinagutan natin sa number 15. So, direct substitution na, di ba? So, sige, wala pa tayong value ni IA. Pero sa condition number 2, the distance A become 0.5 na lang din. 0.5 raised to 2. And dito, yung first part ng illumination B natin is yung real bulb, yung real source natin, na hindi rin natin alam what is IB, pero alam natin na iyon ay 0.5 raised to 2. And due to mirror naman, hindi pa rin natin alam ano si IB, and also, ito ang hinahanap, the reflection power of the mirror, RF, and what will be the distance of the reflected bulb. Ito na yan, di ba? We have 50 plus 6, 56 centimeters. So, 56 plus 6, 62 centimeters or 0.62 meters raised to 2. But, ano nang susunod? IA is equal to 1.44 of IB. So, pwede nating palitan si IA ng 1.44 IB over 0.5 square, that is equal to IB over 0.5 square plus IB times RF over 0.62 square. Magka-cancel lahat ng IB because all of the terms contain IB. Diba lahat sila ay mayroong IB? So, pwede na natin gamitin si calculator using sheep solve. So, ang natira dito sa left side is 1.44 divided by 0.5 square. That is equal to, so walang numerator, 1 over 0.5 square. And next, the unknown RF over 0.62 square. So, sheep solve. The value is 0.67. So, therefore, the reflection factor is 67.65%. So, letter A. Okay, next, number 17. After a balance was obtained between two lamps on a photometric bench, a sheet of plain glass was interposed on one side of the photometer. To restore the balance, one of the lamps was moved back through 10 centimeters, making its distance from the photometer 110 centimeters. So, what percentage of light incident on the glass was transmitted by it? So, this is the photometer. Let's say that ito yung photometer. Is the line. And originally, our two lamps ay nandito. Balanse sila. This is the lamp A and this is the lamp B. So, dito na-measure natin na there is a balance in illumination. A sheet of plain glass was imposed on one side of the photometer. So, huwag na natin ilagay yung glass na yon. And sabi lang kasi dito, to restore the balance, one of the lamps was moved back through 10 centimeters, making its distance from the photometer 110 centimeters. So, for example, ang i-move back natin is si lamp letter B. So, i-move natin siya ng 10 centimeters, making its distance na magiging 110 centimeters. Therefore, yung kanyang original distance is 100 centimeters. Diba? 100 centimeters. Ang tinatanong dito, what percentage of light incident on the glass was transmitted by it. So, ang tinatanong is percent of light incident. And this is a formula-based question, the light incidence or light incident, that is simply I1 over I2. Yung I natin, di ba, from the formula E is equal to I over D square. Solving for I, that is E times D raised to 2. So, ang mangyayari dito, yung I1 natin will be E1, D1 raised to 2, and yung E2 naman, D2 raised to 2. Pero we can cancel the value of E from the word restoring the balance. Diba, kapag sinabi natin nasa balance yan, parehas pa din yung E1 and E2. Therefore, if we are going to solve for the light incidence, the first condition ay mayroong distance na 100 centimeters. Sabihin natin 1 meter raised to 2. And the second condition naman is 1.1 meters raised to 2. So this will be our answer. 1 divided by 1.1 raised to 2 times 100. Times 100. That is 86 or 82.6%. Letter B.